Hello, my name is Dr. Karen McLennan, and I'm an audiologist. Today, we're going to discuss how we can determine degree of hearing loss. In this presentation, we'll review the audiogram, we'll talk about the symbols on the audiogram, and we'll discuss the varying degrees of hearing loss. And here's our audiogram. This graph is where we plot thresholds. Thresholds are the softest sounds a person can hear. Thresholds are plotted using various symbols. But let's look now at the audiogram a little more closely. On the horizontal axis, we have frequency or pitch represented. And during an audiological evaluation, we test between 250 and 8,000 hertz. On the vertical axis, we have hearing level represented in dB or decibels. Today, we're going to talk about two air conduction symbols, the circle and the X, and those represent the right and left ear respectively. Right now, I'd like to discuss the varying degrees of hearing loss. If thresholds fall between 0 and 15 dB, we can say hearing is within normal limits. If thresholds fall between 16 and 25 dB, we can say there's a slight hearing loss. If thresholds fall between 26 and 40 dB, we can say there's a mild hearing loss. If thresholds fall between 41 and 55 dB, we can say there's a moderate hearing loss. If thresholds fall between 56 and 70 dB, we can say there's a moderately severe hearing loss. And if thresholds fall between 71 and 85 dB, we can say there's a severe hearing loss. If thresholds are greater than 86 decibels, we can say that there is a profound hearing loss. So let's look at some examples. We've moved our degrees of hearing loss over to the right side of the screen. And on the audiogram, we can see a series of X's. Again, X's represent the left ear air conduction thresholds. And these left ear air conduction thresholds indicate that a slight hearing loss is present. Let's look at another example. Here we have left ear air conduction thresholds depicted on the audiogram, and they fall within the severe hearing loss range. Let's look at another example. Here we have right ear air conduction thresholds, and we can say that these thresholds depict a moderately severe hearing loss. I hope you found this information helpful. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me at karen.mclennan@liu.edu.